Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. And today I want to talk about SACS challenges. Now, if you don't know what SACS stands for, SACS is Spectrum Art Creations. And in our Spectrum Art Creations and Friends Facebook group, every month we have challenges. And the challenges give us an opportunity to win gift cards that we can use in their online store. And I usually try to hit the challenges hard, and I usually try not to hit them towards the end of the month, but it just kind of happens. Now, I've got a video on this that I showed a couple of months ago. I made this file folder holder from one of Maddie's challenges. Not her challenges, I'm sorry, one of her tutorials. Hers was much narrower than this. And I took it a step further, made it wider, so I could print out the monthly calendar and the challenges on these cards and insert them in here. And this stays in my crafting notebook so that I know what challenges I'm doing. I put an icon of the challenge up here. And then I put all the details down below, and I try, if I make room, to put the hashtag that we have to use, because that's how she finds the challenges to put us in the drawings, at the bottom. Now, sometimes the details are a little more extensive, and I don't get to do that. Now, what I use is a template on Avery to create these, and there's 4 to a sheet, and they are, I think they're 3 by 5. Yeah, almost 3 by 5. And so I use this template on Avery. I bring in okay, back up. On the Facebook group, she has these in our featured tab. So what I do is I do a snip cut with my computer, and I snip the JPEG of the icon, and then I snip this part and make it a JPEG. So then when I'm ready to create the sheet in Avery Labels, I insert image, and then I create a Word box to put the hashtag in the bottom. So let's go ahead and do a couple of these, or at least one. Let's start with the 2 on a page. There are multiple challenges this month. Right now we only have the icons for 6, because part of them are going to be quick challenges, which means they're only good for about a week. Now, the balloon challenge was only going to be for about a week, but she extended it to be a 2-week challenge. Majority of the challenges are for the entire month. And depending on Bob's schedule and when he's home or whatever. Oh, I didn't want to cut that one that short. I forgot to leave room for my tab. We'll do that on another one. Depending on Bob's schedule, determines how late in the month and how close to deadline I am to getting mine turned in. Last month I turned in, I think, 6 for the strawberry challenge. Now, I don't have all of these for the, excuse me, I don't have all of these. Now I'm going to leave this top here since I messed that up on the last one. I need to make sure I get that one there. Oops. Cut that one off. Bummers. It is so hard. I've got such a glare over here this morning that I can't see. See, I can see that now. I thought sure I was out of the way to save that. But I'll just have to go in. The challenge is also in the description, but it's tiny. So I can go back in and I can write the hashtag in a little closer. So, get these trimmed off. And I can even, if I want, I can go back and I can reprint this one, because it is saved in my file. Excuse me, it is saved in my file on my Avery Labels account. And that's what I do. I use the template and create a page of them. And then what I do is I just go back and replace the image when I do the new monthly challenge. You know what? So I can see that. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to snip this one off by hand. There we go. So I don't clip anything else off I don't want to. Okay, now we'll get rid of the trimmer. And what I do is, excuse me, I've not been up very long. I'm going to take and I'm going to run this up just above that. And I'm going to try to fold it straight. And where's my bone folder? Right here. Okay. Now this one, I want to create that tab. And I'm going to take just a little bit more of this off. I'm going to bring my light back in here since I'm not using the trimmer so I can see what I'm doing. And then what I'm going to do is I want to create just a little bit of a tab. So I'm going to take my pencil that I have here somewhere. There it is. And I'm just going to, create a notch right here. Just like this. Trace that edge. And then I can come back in. And I can do this. Now what I did on these other ones was I put a piece of colored washi on the top. And then I used my label maker to put a keyword for the challenge on here. So this one would be for rose. So I would put a piece of washi tape on there. See what I have over here behind me. I should have some pinks, florals, roses. Let's use this pinkish one here. Let's use this one. It's got kind of like a rose swirl on it. So what I'll do is I'll come back in with this. And I will just lay that over top. Just like this. And then let me bring in my little pinky scissors here. And cut right down along there. Fold this over. And then I'll take my label maker back in here. I've got to change out my chevron that I was labeling my dies with. Put it on. Turn it on. Change to small. And I'm going to put rose. Now I would do all of them before I printed this out, but I wanted to show you on one of them. Move our berry out of the way. Okay. And I'll come back in here with this. Now this is narrower probably than that, so what I'll do is I'll come back and I will trim this down just a little bit. Now these are generic from P-Touch, and I found that the sticky is not directly down the center of those. And then I'll put that right over there. Let's get our paper piecey thingies out of the way here. And then I took my mini corner punch and I rounded my corners, including on this one. And then this one I just came in and I just rounded it by hand. Not really rounded, but it's close enough. And then this one is ready to go in the sleeve, just like that. Okay. So now when I want to work on a challenge, I can just pull this out, flip it open. For this one, choose what project you want to create, a tag, a page layout, card, etc., or ATC, pocket letter, mixed media piece, envelopes, pockets, belly bands, journal cover, box, or anything else that inspires you. Your only requirement is to use at least 3 items that were purchased from Spectrum Art Creations, whether it's from the online store, our Etsy store, or the live YouTube Saturday sales, which is this afternoon, by the way. That excludes use of adhesives, foam tapes, tools, and mediums such as ink, pads, and gesso. Project of your choice, use paper, stencils, dies, stamps, embellishments, rub-ons, stickers, napkins, fabric, rice papers. We have thousands of products to choose from. You can enter as many times as you like, but be sure to use a different post for each project, otherwise it will count as one entry. So if we make 3 tags, we need to post 3 individual tags, not post them as a group collection, because otherwise 3 tags would only be 1 entry, whereas we post them separately, each tag is its own entry. You can post your projects on YouTube, such as making a video going live or making a short or a community post, Instagram, or in this Facebook group. Remember, if you post your on IG or YouTube, you'll need to share the link here in the Facebook group so I can find your post, plus so that the others can go back and check it out and subscribe, and we want them to be inspired. Don't forget, you must use the hashtag. The deadline is June 30th, and for this one, it is hashtag SaxRose24. And prize is a $5 gift card. So all the information is right here, which means if I want to go in and do one of the challenges, all I have to do is open my planner. I don't have to go back into the Facebook group on the computer, try to remember everything or make notes about what we're supposed to do. I can just pull out this card and I have everything there and ready to go. So that's that one. Let's do one more. And I'm going to go ahead and do the hot air balloon, and I'll show you how I'm going to fix this. Now we have, oh, I don't need that. We have this. So I'm going to fold up to here. Now remember, my hashtag is in here. I don't have it here anymore because I clipped it off. Now I won't put all my tabs in the same spot. So this one, let's put the tab in the middle. And I'm not precise with this. It's not necessary. And then I'll come in here and trace my line. And then I can open this up. I need my smaller scissors here. And I can do this and do this. Having things written down as opposed to just having them online where you can read them is it's the way your brain works. Now see, I can't quite get that in there because it's not deep enough here to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my... Now this one is a hot air balloon. I don't have a hot air balloon, I don't think. Would be cool if I did. And in my Tim Holtz stuff, you never know. And my tabs don't have to reflect anything other than color, or they don't have to be from Spectrum Art Creations. They can be whatever I want them to be. So let's pull out my blue. Use the circles. They're kind of hot air balloonish. So anything that I make on here doesn't have to have anything to do with Sax. I can make this whatever I want. And so I'm going to put that right there. Now with my scissors. And this one, instead of clipping it off, I'm just going to fold it back. Just like that. And then I'm going to come in. And I think I'm going to use my bigger chomper this time. Maybe not. I don't think it's going to fit. There's my point one. Now, people have asked about this. This little punch is from Hobby Lobby. And it is the handy dandiest little punch for small areas. I absolutely love it. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and then we've got these corners here. Now, I don't need to put hot air balloon on this tab. I can simply put balloon, and I'll know what it means. Just a simple keyword is all I need to put on there. And balloon's going to be pretty big as it is, so we'll see. It may not even all fit. And we'll clip this off. Clip this off. And I wanted to cut that really snug because I want to make sure it fits on my tab. Just like this. So I have been working on, well, I'm at a standstill on my die project. I ordered bags on Amazon last week. Should have been here on Thursday. And I get a notice that something went wrong with the order and they're refunding it. Yet the product is still listed, so I'm not sure about that. So I'm having to make a trip to Hobby Lobby to buy the bags, which is fine. But if I'd have known that's what I needed to do, I'd have bought the bags while I was in Poplar Bluff last week, instead of having to make another 1 hour trip, well, 2 hour round trip to get them. Now, I'm just going to use a perma marker, and this one says hashtag hot air balloon Because see, this way when I post it to the group, I know I have to have the hashtag. And this way I know exactly where that hashtag is at. And I'm not trying to read the fine print past what I need. Most of the details are the same in all the challenges. Create whatever you want. Use a minimum of 3 products purchased from Spectrum Art Creations. Post somewhere using the hashtag and post the links in the Facebook group. So that's all I really need, but this is a quick reminder, just in case there's any changes. And then I fold this up, and it goes right in here. Now, normally I would have room to put the calendar down here like I did last month. But, see, and I was going to leave this open and put this behind it, and I messed up. But normally I'd have room to put this down here. Now, I could still put the June calendar down here and just double up here on how many folders I put in the file pocket. But this is not all of the challenges. She gave us the balloon challenge because it's the first quick challenge. There are going to be like 5 different quick challenges this month, plus the rose challenge. So there's 5. Then there's the rose challenge, the Father's Day challenge, the index card substrate challenge, lemon challenge, pink and yellow challenge. There's like 7. Plus there's our comment on YouTube videos, comment and interact with the Facebook group posts. Our monthly, which we can post anything that we want, doesn't have to have a theme, just as long as we use minimum of 3 Spectrum Art Creations purchases. And it's posted as Saks the Month in 24. So there's like 17 different opportunities to win gift cards. And you can win more than once because she puts all of your names for each challenge in a specific individually. So there's going to be a drawing for rose, a drawing for balloon, individual containers that she puts all those tabs in when she pulls them. So multiple chances to win. There was one month where I won 3 of the challenges. So it's kind of cool to go in and play. And the cool thing about these challenges is because what she strives to do is to have you use the products that you're purchasing, not to hoard them. If you buy something from Spectrum Art Creations, you probably either just absolutely love it, or you have a project in mind when you do, and she wants you to make those projects. Plus, we have the classes in the Saks Academy that we can use. And the Saks Academy is another cool one, and I will talk about that at another opportunity, but I will leave the information link in the description box below beneath the Spectrum Art Creations header. Now, remember, today is Saturday, which means they will have a live sale beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we go till about 8, 9 o'clock. She has a set number of items that she puts on the table next to her, and however long it takes us to go through that number of items is how long we're there. Some people say, how can you stay that late? What else have you got to do on a Saturday night besides spend time with friends? And that's what we are at Spectrum Art Creations. We're friends, we're family. When others are happy or going through something, we're there for them, and it's just really a great supportive group. And I encourage you to come join us at Spectrum Art Creations and Friends Facebook group and on our Saturday live sales. In the meantime, please remember to like, to share, subscribe so you don't miss anything else that I share from Saks or anything else that I show. Creative blessings.